Okay, so you just finished Oxford Seminar's 3-week program. What comes next? You got your 60-hour certificate. So after, you have to do 40 hours online and pass that, and it's mostly grammar intensive. They give you the login right when you graduate. Oxford Seminar sends you an email with all your login credentials. And then you get your 100-hour certification after you finish your 40 hours, which I haven't done yet. I'm going to start it. And then you spend lots and lots of time working on your resume, your cover letter, and getting everything you need for travel visas and your contract together. This is a lot of information, but this book that they give you, I swear, keep this book. It seems little and you don't use it during class, but after class it is the biggest lifesaver ever. They give you a sample resume because you're going to have to rewrite your resume, and if you're applying to a lot of Asian countries, you're going to need to include a picture of yourself, which I didn't know, but I guess, I want people to look good. Talk about your education, your work history. They teach you how to do a cover letter. You can see all my notes on here. This is an example of a bad cover letter, so you can see what not to do, which I thought was awesome. It points out, gives you tips on what to write, what you should, what you shouldn't say. So you're going to need to rewrite this. So much information. The most important part that'll probably take the longest, that I would urge you to start on right away, is your work visa. You have to send in the letter of intent from your employer, a copy of your contract, return airline tickets, your degree, and transcripts possibly. So make sure you have that, your passport, birth certificate, another form of identification, 2 passport size photos, application fees. So it's a lot. So I would encourage you to get this together as quickly as possible. My teacher said, which was a really good idea, they recommend you scan all of it, put it on a USB, so whenever you're applying to anything, you can just stick it in your computer and have all of it right there. The only other thing that I would urge you to think about after you finish is practicing interview questions. My teacher said the one you should have in your back pocket no matter what is your teaching philosophy. So you're most likely going to have Skype interviews. Make sure you have a Skype account, and they have an example of a contract you might be offered in here, which is where the job placement service is going to be amazing for you because they will help you go over this and make sure you're being treated fairly. But it's so nice to see and what you can expect from one, and important considerations when returning to job offers. So basically, I would recommend you read this book back to front to back to front after your class, so you know exactly what you need, exactly what to do. You're going to do 40 hours of coursework, you're going to get all your information for your documents, you're going to scan them, and then you're going to start applying to jobs and contacting the job placement service, and they're going to help you out. That's the next step on my journey, and I'm really excited, and I'll keep you guys updated on how easy it is and how stressed out I get. But yeah, alright.